You've told us about how you normally open that door. But it didn't happen that way, did it, that day? Okay. Okay. Stand right here. Okay. First of all, when you were walking down that hall, I want you to show the jury how you carry this equipment, okay?
No, I could do it. And you take it right.
No, keep going. I want to tell you that.
Please retire.
All right.
If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you. And I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you.
Inspiring. That's something,
you know, from a Christian perspective, that's the Old Testament. The angry
Right.
God, you know, from a Christian perspective, it's love and forgiveness and loving your neighbor as yourself. It's just, it's an amazing thing that we're witnessing in this courtroom.
and again, it true.
Seated, Ms. Guyger. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are now released from my prior admonitions not to watch, listen, read, or to speak to anyone.
Wow. You know, all I gotta say is, let that been me. Let that been me walk up in somebody's place and shoot them. They'd have gave my motherfucking ass life in prison. They'd have hung my ass. The judge and them, they would have hung my black ass if I was the one that went up in somebody's apartment building and claimly accidentally killed them. Man, they would have hung my ass. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person in this world that feels that way. Because this woman right here was a police officer. She used to work for the police down there in Dallas. And in case some of you guys don't know, she somehow lived in the same apartment complex with this black dude. They both lived in the same apartment complex, you know, but somehow she went into the wrong apartment complex room, and then the guy showed up and she ended up killing the guy because she thought that was her apartment. And I'm trying to figure out just how in the fuck did she had the key to get inside this man's apartment and kill him. Like, how in the hell can you kill somebody? I mean, how can you get the wrong apartment mixed up if y'all both doesn't live on the same floor? Like, there's no excuse for that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse at all. You know what I'm saying? You kill this man cold blood and you get 10 years. This woman should have got life in prison. This woman here murdered this man cold blooded. She murdered him. And it's got nothing to do with the color of her skin or whatever like that. I'm not on that racism shit like that though, but that shit right there, man, just kind of burnt me up right there, man. It really burnt me up. And what really burnt me up was the younger brother apparently forgives her and then hugs her. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing, dawg? This woman murdered you. And I hope you're watching my video, the younger brother. I hope you're watching this video, man. I hope you're watching it, and I hope you listen to this video, man. You made yourself look like a complete fool hugging a fucking killer that murdered your own flesh and blood. You look like a fucking fool, dude. I know what it's like to lose a brother. Believe me. I know what it's like to lose someone in your family that's very close to you. Believe me, I know how that feels. That right there, that situation right there, man, nah, dawg. You didn't have to forgive her for that, man, because you are the victim, not her. You making it look like that she was the fucking victim. And what make it so bad, you went up there and hugged that lady. You sitting there hugged the killer. You know what I'm saying? And then you go, you know what I'm saying, God will forgive you, stuff like that. You know, someone killed somebody in my family, especially a stranger that killed someone in my family. Hell no, I'm not going to forgive their ass. I'm going to be right there on that damn stand, and I'm going to sit there and tell them, you murdered my brother, cold goddamn blooded, and I hope you rot in goddamn prison, woman. I hope you rot. Later on down the road, maybe 5, 6, or 8 years from now, I might find a little bit of peace in my heart. But in that courtroom, hell no. Hell no. I'm going to tell you right there, while I was sitting on that damn stand, looking you dead in your fucking eye, with those fake ass tears that you got coming down your eyes. Oh no, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to talk shit to you and make you look like you're less human. And you're going to hug that woman. And I'm pretty sure people in your family was wondering, like, and I'm sure, because I think his family, they didn't agree with you hugging her. And I'm pretty sure they probably cussed your ass out and said, man, what the fuck was you thinking hugging this woman? I tell you one thing, you lucky you ain't my brother. Because as soon as we left that damn courtroom, man, I'd have bust you upside your head, man. As soon as we got back to the crib, man, I'd have bust your motherfucking side of your head. That's your older brother. I'd have bust you upside your head, man, and say, what the fuck was you thinking, boy? Hugging a fucking damn killer. You know? Now, people gonna say, well, that's his choice if he wants to find peace in his heart. Yeah, it is his choice. It's his choice. You know, I guess, you know, not everything is forgivable, you know, because I think people in this generation, all this forgiveness stuff is a little bit overrated, in my opinion. Not everything is forgivable, okay? Like, why are you acting like that she's the victim? You know what I'm saying? You're the victim, dog, not her. Like, I don't get it. I don't get this shit. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on about this, man. God, boy. You look like a little bitch sitting up there on that stand, man. You really do. Now, Christians out there, I got nothing against people are Christians, but, you know, Christians out there, they probably won't look at it like, well, you know, you got to find peace in your heart and forgive and this and that. Man, everything is not always forgivable. Okay? This woman murdered this man cold-blooded, though, but I don't understand the brother just sitting up there and saying that I forgive you and this and that. Because when I heard him say that shit, I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, is this dude fucking her or something? You sitting there saying, I forgive you and this and that. Like, is this nigga fucking this bitch or something, though? Like, what the fuck going on here? I think they need to do some investigation on his ass. Him and her. You know, those two might have had something going on. Like, those two must have been fucking or something. Because he seemed very calm up there on that stand. Very calm up there. Like, he didn't shed a tear until he came down and hugged her. Y'all might want to do some investigation on that boy. That's kind of strange right there. Mighty strange of him, you know, say some shit like that. I'm like, you know what? Those two might have had something going on. Now, as far as this cop right here goes, this former cop right here, you know, I don't know what her motive was. They don't know how in the hell she got up in there. Because I still think she and that black dude knew each other. The guy that she murdered, I still think those two might have known each other. I think he probably turned her down, or he pissed her off, or she found out that he was cheating on her. Because how else would you get up in an apartment? Now, the people, because see, all apartments supposed to have different keys. You know, they all coded and got different keys and shit, man. There's no way that woman shouldn't have got up in. I don't know how the fuck she did it, but she got up in there any damn way. I mean, I can tell if I go in somebody else's place, and it's like if you mistaken your own car, if you see a car that look like yours, and you get inside that bitch, you know it's not your damn car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. It's just like if I walked in somebody else's house, I'd be like, wait a minute, this isn't my living room. I don't remember seeing this picture here. I don't remember having this carpet on this floor. This ain't my fucking house, and plus it smells different. So you should know that it's not your own damn place. You know what your own place smells like. You know what I'm saying? You should know what your own place look like. That was no excuse for that woman to sit there and shoot that man like that. No excuse at all. So I'm glad they gave her 10 years. I also think they should have gave her life in prison. She should have got life in prison because she murdered that man cold-blooded. That was just cold-blooded. That wasn't no fucking accident right there. You murdered that man cold-blooded. And I still think you and that man had an affair, but you don't want to sit there and tell them that because you figured that if you tell them that you knew the guy, they're going to be like, oh, so you knew the guy. So you guys had something going on after all. So you murdered him on purpose. That's why you keep it a secret. That's why you don't want nobody knowing that shit. Because you're trying to avoid less time because you know if you tell the police and all them, they probably told you like, well, just make sure that, just tell the judge that you don't know the guy, because if you know the guy, they're going to give you more time in prison. So just say you don't know the guy and they give you less time. So she took up on that deal right there, because I still think she knew that black dude. I still think she knew him. Those two had something going on. They did. I can stake my life on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, she got 10 years, so you know what, it is what it is. And I hope she rot in prison for murdering this poor man cold-blooded. Anyway, peace.